Saints fans, light up the dome and welcome your New Orleans Saints!
On the Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys off to the kind of start they needed this season. They're 3-1 thus far. On the opposing sideline, that's the Saints head coach. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt, and everybody just about set. And here we go from New Orleans. Fielded by Henderson. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Motioning the tight end now. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's complete right side. They shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ingram with it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their QB, now in his 8th season in the NFL.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you reminded yourself and your huddle. Let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. You also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down.
quick throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He's got a man left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
9 yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 9
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with it, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll be back into the line to limit the game to a yard. That was Max Melton who held him down there. Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Rob. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the
Now looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith.
Number 43. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
A gain of 7.
Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. They're going to throw for it on 4. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach's challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The Giants taking the field for their 2nd possession. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 37-yard
They're going play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
He tries to sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
First down now, ball at the 33.
A gain of a yard. First down, New York.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard
Throwing
line.
now off the play action. Brought in close to the 8. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. 2nd quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to 4th and goal. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Saints nothing.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Quick throw is caught. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
The Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Giants' 41-yard line.
Back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Here's Morstead to handle punting duties. And it'll bounce toward the sideline, and out it goes.
At their own 13-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They go play action on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer. They got to set an edge. And they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. When he can't evade the coverage team for much, they stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 46-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Running with Ingram. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. Second down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Pass play now. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Ingram. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
They'll throw, third and long. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he only manages one. A couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was brought down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Brings up second.
Setting up to throw. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, deep.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. He motioned the tight end over. Running it after the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a second-quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Score, Saints 7, Giants 3.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuck in the run.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He takes off with it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down. Why the defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Sending him on the dime. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
They'll go play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He's going to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing from the gun here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Cuts it to the right sideline. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, New York! The Giants take the lead just before halftime.
Touchdown, Giants.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants push their lead to 6.
13, Saints 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Looking to throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the Vegas tight end. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. It's a 59-yard touchdown. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get paid, I'm trying to move and
ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.
Still first down.
First down, play action. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
It's now second down and 20.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. One of the tight ends in motion left. Now it's Ingram. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They're going play action. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 49-yard line.
Now run with Ingram. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
from the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They're turning to the option on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Well, right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's more of the catch out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the
Looking on 1st down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. He's dropping back to throw. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. Back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Hey, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, "Hey, this call, it's on you."
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 40. The Giants back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Handoff now out of the gun. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He's got a man left. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Complete to number 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
The 45-yard line. A gain of 2.
Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite. But it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Making 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
I'll throw it.
2nd and 9.
Dumped off to his running back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. They'll run here on 1st down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
To Zach Ertz. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They look to throw. Brought in right side by Moore. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete out to the right side. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
16.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants, then this running back, headed back out for a new series. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands of where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's that. It's not going to help in that decision at all. I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Here comes the Saints offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
A gain of 5 brings up
Back to throw now.
at the 45-yard line.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Looking to throw here. Brought in right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Big throw, taken in by Moore. And he's brought down at the line.
16. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Pass it down close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints come through to tie it in the 4th. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there.
Yeah.
Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a 4th quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Saints 17, Giants 16.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This return starts at the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits him on the in route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Here's a throw. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Second and 10, so at the 28.
Brings up second and 10.
Sticking to the air here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions and made this third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. He's back to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a fourth-quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage. And he could have a free play here. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded by Henderson. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints down by 7. Saints to the line now. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30.
Handoff now from the gun. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A gain of 2.
To throw.
Third and 2.
Complete out to the right. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first.
At the Giants' 49.
He is to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
For number 16.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Third down and
flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Penalty is declined.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Setting up to pass. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. How about that play, Brock, on
know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach his second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing it again here. Brought in. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though. Didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
Going to throw it.
2.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And